Everybody, my name is Silvana Sarasti. I'm Education USA Advisor from Manizales. I have been working at Centro Colombo Americano for 3 years, and during this time, I have had 3 Opportunity Fund students, 2 agronomic engineers, and this year, Jorge Salgado, who is a musician and is pursuing his master's degrees. Today, we are going to talk about writing a curriculum vitae. It's important to recognize what the university is asking for, because a curriculum vitae and a resume are very different. The curriculum vitae is an overview of your life's accomplishments, most specifically those that are relevant to the academic field. In the United States, the curriculum vitae is most used for universities. The curriculum vitae reflects your achievements, such as professional and academic profile, and should be updated frequently. Do not try to squeeze as many words as possible onto the page or change the margins. It should be clean and easy to read. What is the difference between curriculum vitae or resume? The biggest difference between curriculum vitae and resumes is the length. Resumes are usually limited to a page, and curriculum vitae could be 3 or more pages. You should try to present all the relevant information that you possibly can, but you should also try to present it in as concise a manner as possible. The goal of a resume is to construct a professional identity. The goal of a curriculum vitae is quite specifically to construct an scholarly identity. We are going to concentrate on curriculum vitae because you need to demonstrate to institutions your abilities as a student, researcher, and everything related to your discipline. What is the anatomy of a curriculum vitae? You have to include contact information, the objective statement, education, professional experience, research experience, honors and activities. It's possible that some institutions require recommendations according to your experience, but you can give them only if they ask for it. It's not necessary to include them in your curriculum vitae. Next, we are going to explain every section of a curriculum vitae. First of all, some tips. Present your qualifications and achievements in a clear, concise, and organized fashion. If you have everything in a particular order, it will be easier to organize and sell yourself as ideal candidate. Use topical headings and consider the order. Golden rule, cheese. Keep it simple, stupid. I had a teacher who said it a lot, and it's true. Remember that admission department has a lot of application, and as a concise and clearly that you express your profile, it could be easier to catch their attention and interest in you. What is an objective statement? The objective statement is one of the most relevant curriculum vitae sections. Think about it. If you were part of applying department and you had an enormous stack of resumes to go through in a short time, what information would you most want to see? What question would you about each applicant? It's necessary to be concise and let audience focus on you. The objective statement shouldn't be more than 4 lines, should emphasize qualifications, skills, or goals. Remember that it could be changed, and it's important to fit in every university or institution that you are applying for. A good objective statement answers these questions. A clear objective statement can solve your reasons to apply to this institution, your main qualification, strengths or skills, your career goals, and your possible contribution to the university. You should think about your reasons to apply, how this institution can improve and enrich your profile, how can you fit in this section, or how you will to contribute to the university or institution. I want to show you this example about how important is everything that you write and how every single word that you express could be misunderstood. An internship allowing me to utilize my knowledge and expertise in different areas. What kind of internship? What knowledge? What kinds of expertise? Which areas? How will you contribute to this institution? You can assume that your audience knows what you did or where you are, and you give them incomplete or incomplete ideas. You can assume that your audience knows that you did or what you are. Some tips again. You can have a general curriculum vitae, but sometimes one size doesn't fit all. Each university is unique in certain ways, and you are applying there for different reasons. It could be the research department, some professors, laboratories, and in the case of musicians, a recognized or famous master. Emphasize your qualifications and goals and how those could be interesting for the institution which you are applying to. Your contact sessions. It's not complicated, but it's very important to include your personal information in the case that the institution requires additional information or only wants to contact you. You should include your name, address and phone number, email, and in the case you have a website or LinkedIn account. Education section. Education section highlights your relevant schooling and formal training. Remember that you are trying to persuade admission department you are the right person for the institution. Students may want to think about their resumes as arguments which present evidence of qualifications rather than just lists of facts. These sessions also give students a chance to construct a professional identity. It's important to include in your educational section relevant information, the schools, universities, the locations, and date of your graduation. Your grade point average or GPA, it's important to convert your grades, your Colombian grades, to GPA. There are websites where you can do this. For example, www.us.org works very well. Remember that in the USA, the academic grades are from 0 to 4, and ours are until 5. You also have to include the courses you took up some of the classes typical to your major that may add to your qualifications and improve your curriculum. Experience and research section. I know that most of you don't have experience, but if you do, it's important to mention it. It's a good exercise as you through a variety of action words to describe your experience, such as who, with whom did you work, what duties did you perform, where did your job fit into the organization, etc. If you have had any publications, you should cite them and spread your experience. This is a rare achievement that demonstrates expertise and knowledge in your field. You can demonstrate your most relevant experience in work, research, or activities and how it can be aligned with the university's vision. This will be the bulk of your curriculum vitae and should include both professional and volunteer work. List experience in reverse chronological order, starting with the most recent. Experience entry basics. It's important to organize and include your experience. In this case, the more relevant experience, as I told you, must be on the top of the section. You should include the company, your position and responsibilities, and the time when you were employed there. The honors and activities section. Emphasize your participation in relevant activities and any honors you have received, for example, awards, memberships, volunteer work, etc. Provide additional evidence of your qualifications. Consider which honors and activities are most relevant to the university to which you are applying and omit those which can be valuable. At the end of your resume, it's a good to mention that references are available upon request. However, you don't need to list your specific reference and their contact information on this page. This is your perfect tool to sell yourself and demonstrate that you fit in this institution. Remember, my name is Silvana Sarasti. If you need some advice, you can email me to edusa@colombomanizales.com. I hope this online presentation will be useful for all of you. Good luck to everybody.